Today is the last day of the midterm exams. After the exams, the main character Natsume and his two friends, Kitamoto and Nishimura, discuss where to go to celebrate the end of the exams. Sasada joins the conversation later. She invites them to go with her because she has tickets to an art exhibition in another city, which her dad gave her. Back at home, Natsume sees his worried Aunt Tuko. It turns out Aunt Tuko is going to attend a reunion with her elementary school classmates. During their elementary school years, Aunt Tuko had an unpleasant incident related to a Christmas gift exchange with a close friend. She thought that after so long, nobody would remember that incident. But deep down, she regretted not apologizing back then. Natsume listens and feels somewhat envious, as he didn't have similar memories in his lonely childhood. Nyanko-sensei isn't interested in going to the art gallery, but his attitude changes immediately upon hearing about a ramen restaurant. The yōkai in the tree, having existed for a long time, doesn't seem to notice the changing seasons. She thinks about scaring people by hanging down from the tree, but as usual, no one notices her presence. She recalls a time when there was someone who could see her. It was also summer then, when two young boys were bullying a boy with brown hair. Displeased with the ugliness of human expressions, she used the caterpillars on the tree to chase away those boys. Even though it was only for a moment, the boy with brown hair did make eye contact with the yōkai. To confirm her suspicion, the yōkai conducted an experiment. And to her surprise, the boy could indeed see her. From that day on, the yōkai continued to be with the boy, and it was a very happy time for her. She overheard from passers-by that the boy was an orphan who liked to pretend he could see ghosts. On that day, the yōkai heard the boy speak for the first time. He asked if the yōkai was free and why she kept bothering him. The yōkai hastily denied it and said she was actually very busy. Afterward, the boy left. On the train, Natsume also recalled some childhood memories. Since he was young, he had been continuously fostered among relatives for short periods of time. An old coat was like a treasure to Natsume, who rarely had belongings of his own. The yōkai in the tree regretted not cherishing this conversation opportunity and hoped there would be another chance to talk more with the boy tomorrow. As usual, the yōkai suddenly appeared to startle the boy. Realizing she went too far with her playful scare, she quickly apologized. However, this time, the boy cried, and he never passed by that small road again. The yōkai transformed into a small cat and searched for a long time until she found a boy. The boy held her in his arms, feeling the warmth deeply. The boy noticed a pleasant scent coming from the cat. He wished to be able to live alone quickly, while the yōkai understood that being alone is very lonely. The boy was soon going to his next foster family. After that, the yōkai never saw him again. In fact, having seen too many ugly human expressions, the yōkai disliked humans. This time, she shook the leaves to startle the boys, causing him to fall to the ground. Seeing the cat, the boy angrily picked up a stone and threw it. The yōkai no longer wanted to think about anything. Her time seemed to have stopped. Occasionally, she only remembered the gentle face of the boy with brown hair. Natsume found his childhood memories, and the yōkai didn't know how many seasons had passed, but the boy with brown hair had grown into a young man. Natsume felt as though he now somewhat understood the yōkai's past gentleness. When the yōkai saw Natsume's face, she understood that Natsume must have encountered someone gentle. This time, the yōkai embraced Natsume. Upon smelling that scent, Natsume remembered a very nostalgic fragrance. Aunt Tuko's mood was very cheerful after the class reunion. On the train, Natsume told his friends that he was going to meet a childhood friend and got off midway. Natsume understood that if there's someone he wants to meet, he won't be lonely anymore.